Welcome back to another Fairytale Fables game. I don't know about that one, but sure. Whatever. Hercules, Tinkerbell, Dame, Gothel, Mischievous Bruni. I'm feeling like some Herc tempo this time around. This little doggo's pretty alright on Herc. If I pick this up, I probably start tying right off the bat. That spell might be worth the save, and I might be interested in, you know what, alright, fine. I guess we're saving HP on Hercules right now through hero attack, which I don't hate. GRK, that hero messes with my brain still. I don't know exactly how I'm supposed to play it. I know it works really well with stealth builds later, but the middle game definitely messes with my brain. I think it's cool. I was concerned it would be toxic somehow, like abusably toxic somehow, but I haven't really seen that yet. Like an incredible level of toxicity just because that hero plays different. It hasn't necessarily felt that way. Do I want a pair of bluebells? They're not really that much tempo. I think I'd rather find some talking frogs now. I want some things with stats to double. These are not things with stats to double. These are just things to tie. Now that I got two 1/1s, I need to get some things that are 5/5 or bigger, I think. Oh, well, this is an easy tie. Easy tie. Should have one more easy tie in the hopper. I'm going to take the treasure and anti-tempo. +1 free roll. Yep. Yep. Really kind of want to roll into frog plus 0 cost spell right here. Ah, wow. Call the shot. All right, good. There was nothing that was better tempo to make up for the shenanigans I got up to by combining these two dogs on this turn. Like, I'm behind. This is low tempo board right now, and I have no business doing anything except buying 3 cost units this next turn. Although I only have 5 monies, so I can buy a 3 and a 2, but I have no business doing anything except for buy. I need to buy. Buy. Had a few bad games against Taylors early, but they can't build into Frank. Yeah, the position, sticking a Frank and a Wolf in slot 3, you know, like a third hitting Frank, that doesn't feel too good. Now, you might be able to dump most of your front line before that Frank hits. Could work a little bit, but yeah, it's a little funky. We got to take another Talking Frog now that I've started doing one, and with 2 free rolls, there's a decent enough shot that I get into... Yeah, hang on. I know I've been doing this show a lot lately with the fluff. Romeo's really good. Fluff doesn't actually have permanent stats for the Hercules hero power. It's kind of mediocre. The Romeo's a much better hit. But now that I picked Fluff for tempo, I think I kind of can't lock Romeo. I kind of got to stick with the Fluff. You just realized I was eternalized in this game. That is really cool. That was how I found out about it the first time. Was Lara sent me an image of that and a key, and I went, oh, that's cool. Morpholot does not work on frogs, no. They do not transform into the Freed Prince off a morph spell. That's a really funky interaction. It doesn't feel right. I don't have any spell casting mechanisms. I think I take the Chameleon. Alright, let's get the Tempo Bomb. And let's get even more Tempo Bomb. Not convinced the Chameleon finds a sleigh here, but I'm willing to board it until it does for now. Yeah, I think it's super cool. DNS, having a card in this game. It feels really good. It makes me very happy. Bam was doing daily reminders in the mod and admin section. I don't know if Bam continues to do daily reminders. I have not seen one in a moment, but Bam has been rallying to get Chameleon put back to 2. Initially, Chameleon was a level 2. Yeah, this is just a bad board to double up. This does not play into Hercules well at all, because nothing really had permanent stats. I kinda didn't expect with a little bit extra attack to take 2 hits, go sub 20 on 3.1, but here we are. Now I need to build a board that'll fight well. Double Romeo, I mean the whole game, brah. Bruh, I said I was gonna do it this time around, even though it made more sense than what I did do, and now I'm just being absolutely bombarded with flippin' Romeos. Alright, this makes more sense. Brah. Chameleon, you know the routine. Don't slay. Don't slay. Don't slay, Chameleon. Don't slay. Doubled stats Pog. 4-2 Chameleon is huge! Chameleon slayed. Now, we're gonna need something fun for our little Chameleon. Oh, wow. Well, when I was thinking something fun for a little Chameleon, I was thinking an upgrade spell. That's kind of neat, but there's not a lot I can do with it right here. I'm afraid that I will actually lose the fight, so I don't think I do anything with that. Definitely take one of these. Do a little re-rollaroo. Alright. Start pulling things from the bench because, sure, makes sense. You should probably be there since you don't have any natural attack of your own. You kind of want that in there, don't we? Yeah, it's more like this. This is better. It's not bad since I took the +10 attack spell, or treasure. That's not bad, but not really a goal. Another fluff I'll lock for it, yeah. Chameleon has been slaying a lot more today. Couldn't even type out my "oh no, Chameleon" message. Yeah. Sam wants to know where the egg is. Oh, it's right here. I locked it for next turn. There it is. I found it. Carrie, show Sam the egg. Oh, well, now we're in the combat. You can't show Sam the egg anymore. Carrie, I don't believe Sam is the one who really wants to know where the egg is. I think we both know who really wants to know about the egg. I think you're fibbing. I don't think it was Sam at all. I think you want to know about my egg, Carrie. I don't want another one of those fools. I don't even necessarily want the one I got. Ah, man, I gotta chase this. Ooh, Spooter. Do. Oh. I gotta do that. Alright, well, we have a Spooter and our board's a little weaker for a turn. I do want to upgrade that to the next tier, but there's not a lot of reason to do it. Let's save 1 money for next turn. That means we're not airdropping anybody, so you got to be on the board. That makes you weaker. Should Doggo probably sticks around because Doggo's buffing Gransel? No, that's a Hansel and Gretel have become one entity in my mind. I never lie. He really did ask. Okay, I believe you. Yeah, Auntie. I wanted to just tempo and not take a whole bunch of damage. I didn't necessarily intend to line this directly up into my little fluff hero attack thing, but like if I get a purple fluff and a Watson, you know I'm taking them. Should I play the first starboard of the day? I played a little, well no, I played fluff stars. I played goofy stars with fluffs. Ooh, okay. Cool. We tie. I take it. Level 5 now. I don't really want to take red fluff that much. I don't really want to take Detective Apprentice that much. I really want a better hit than those. That's already really good if I get a Watson. Purple fluff. I don't think that means we necessarily want a red fluff, though. That's really intriguing. I guess I'm going to pull things out this way, and I will take that Narcissus. I really wanted to find Watson, but I'm kind of pleased to have him purple fluff right away on 5. I mean, I'm going to take whatever seems to line up for a better late game. Right now, these seem to be the pieces. A disgusting mage board with 2k on all. but lost because the other dude was playing Fluff Book, Fluff Book, Fluff Book, the most toxic build in the game. Oh. It's so hard to counter if you get a working Fluff Book going. It's so hard to counter. Although, Yuck was in a game and there was a Fluff Book build being constructed, and somebody managed to knock it out before it got off the ground. Which was impressive. Ooh. Speaking of doing damage before something gets off the ground, I might be the one taking the damage here. That's really good in that slot. Starchild's not half bad. I don't really care about Starchild. Can't be playing that tracking dog anymore. 4/4 just does not count for anything. Alright. Yeah, we're doing the thing. I'm not mad at it. Otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. Yep. Perfectly happy to have just one fluff in that slot. Weird compass. You ready to get weird? I sure am. I really want this duelist to force something else into that slot, but I can't reliably put it frontline and get 2 summons. Alright, well, then I think we just board this and airdrop these, or we board one of these and airdrop these. It's nice to airdrop Enhancel after we get as many hero attack pluses as we can for the turn. Yuck knocked them out, but they were Savitri. Then you did the last health with a nice Fire Mage hit. Yeah. I mean, that's what you gotta do, though. Those boost boards get silly fast. I don't know, a 10-10's better than a 9-9. Sure. I need to not die. Whatever you do, as long as you don't kill me, that'd be great. Have I died? I don't think I have. I have not died. I did not die. Okay. Watson? Watson? Need to get rid of that. Need something better there. But let's roll. I don't think red fluff. Oh, Gretel. Gretel is always happening. We're going to airdrop those 2 fools. So these 2 fools are next on the chopping block. On the chopping block. 2 freed princes. I could take that, but I think I need characters and I need that money to possibly get at something else this turn. This ain't it. That's it. Oh, I need to get at that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Dunk that right down in there. Shooting star. I will take a garlic cabinet. Happily enough. And I need simple dagger. Beautiful. And then I just play 1 empty slot, not because I have to, but because I get more summons that way. I'm going to double support that. Oh. Oh yeah, we just airdropped the fluff. We just airdropped the fluff. I'll play the Narcissus to start. And if we put the fluff in that slot, then this should... It's possible the Hansel goes over here, but we'll airdrop the fluff in this slot. That'll be good. Okay. Took me a second there. Aladdin moving treasures is fun. It can be. What? Watson? What? What? The extra attack is really handy here. And, you know, the plus damage as I'm tying or cleaning up a tie. Could be the difference between perishing and being alright. This is a big board. Oh, why'd you have to go hitting that one? Alright, doesn't matter. I do need fluffs to get the double, since I don't have the unity. And that's why I'm dropping the green fluff in between these with the duelist. So I still get value from the duelist popping in front of Watson, but I don't get the fluff value, but I do when I drop the green fluff in. But I don't really want to invest in any additional fluffs for that play at the moment. Unless I had Symbol of Unity. Nah, not even. Once I get Symbol of Unity, the reason I really want to keep Purple Fluff around is if I can find Symbol of Unity, then Purple Fluff and Sherlock become really exciting together. So I like the idea that I always keep my option open until the time comes. I will happily Merlin. And I think I might Wolf the Duelist. I definitely want to Wolf bait. I could Wolf the Cat as well. But if I leave the Duelist at the intersection of Fluff and Watson... the intersection of Fluff and Watson. Yeah, I think I do Wolf the Duelist. Okay. Now we're just on that let's build attack phase of the game. Yeah, so I'm all set up now if I find Sherlock and Symbol of Unity to really boost my hero attack mid-combat. But obviously I'm not all set up to find Symbol of Unity quite yet. I need a few more copies of a 6-drop. I only have 1. But the Merlin was a good find. I'm quite happy to have it. I think I'm going to do this as well. Well, when I did it like this, there was more shot that got out the way, and then the spawn put something else in front of Watson again. I don't like Watson being this early on the back line, because sometimes the front line still lives on, and Watson has a hard time not running into something and falling over Dedge. Well, this is working out great, though. Yeah. Yep. Perfect value. Wow. Wow. Perfect value. Double entrance, not important in this build. We are definitely hunting from here. You don't build up 60 attack and then go, hey, I don't think I'm going to hunt. Double Dying Breath, very important in this build. This would allow me to pull extra trash out of my hand, which means I need to buy extra trash for my hand, because extra trash in my hand could lead to extra trash on the Watson. I could double the Duelist, or I could double the Catnip. You know, we could have the... We could have it like this. This one's really not providing any value anyway. This fool actually has got some size. I don't know, maybe double Catnip's better if the summon spawns in front of the Watson, but this makes it more likely that these will be the open slots when the Duelist pulls. Yeah, okay, I don't know. I don't know between double Duelist and double Catnip. Ooh, I need that. I don't need that right this second. I think maybe I stay focused on Sherlock's. I think maybe I don't lock that. Or finding a upgrade of Fluff. Get another Merlin. Watson now procs 1 extra time from the Merlin. So every death instead of +2 is a +4. It's 1 extra time. I don't think I locked the Van Helsing. I don't know. It's really strong. Yeah, okay, fine. I can't let it go. I can't let it go. So Baby Mimic is interesting if you have a full treasure slot already. If you've already filled up all of your treasure slots, then that is working the way Baby Mimic works. What you just described there is exactly how it works. You have to replace not the Baby Mimic if you want to get Baby Mimic value on the thing that you are getting right now. It's a little funky, in my estimation. Alright, now I definitely think 2 Duelists sounds more interesting. But I almost kind of want to have a Duelist to pull those 2 Duelists, or a crew member to pull those 2 Duelists. If I got a crew member, I could clear the whole bench for the most part. It could be a hockey situation. Oh, where's Keith? Keith would love a hockey reference. I definitely need this. I'm very intrigued by that. Duelist will not pull the cabinet. All right, I know we gotta do double Catnips. It's got to be double Catnips. That's the only way that is gonna work. I'm gonna have 3 things I want to sell, but maybe I don't need the Fluff anymore for this little exercise. The Fluff is good attack, but the Fluff doesn't actually want to stick around forever anyway. I don't want to lock this. I just want to get it right now. I'm gonna ditch that too. Grab another Merlin. I don't have 2 things to pull out of my hand. I don't have 2 things low enough level. Well, I guess if I did this, we could do this. And then we can pull Hansel, and we can... That'd put more stuff in front of more stuff. Really hoping to find Symbol of Unity. It's so good with the Van Helsing. It's so good with the Watson. No, upgraded duelist cannot pull a 6-drop. 5s or less. So yeah, you saw me struggling with that at the end of that turn. I had to figure something out there. Yeah, it's still roughly like this though. With 2 Merlins, do you do quadruple boost? No, it gives you every time you add a doubler onto another doubler, it gives you +1 instance, right? So if you add an item on to double something's effect, so let's say I added a double boost item onto Watson to get double boost from Watson, of course. From who else? But let's say I did that. Then Watson would do 2 boosts, and then if I add a Merlin on, it doesn't double the 2 into 4, it turns the 2 into 3. Merlin adds another instance, and then if I get the Mage Gloves treasure to double again, then we're up to 4. Every time you double an existing double, it should only add on 1 extra instance as opposed to being truly multiplicative. Yeah, I could go on Van Helsing also. Right now it goes on whatever I can do to spam stuff in front of Watson. At this stage of the game, you know, we're turn 15, so now the game's starting to get a little later. I might have to give up on that whole spiel. Double auras, baby! I like my free roll, but I like my weirds better. Because I need Sherlock's and I need Van Helsing's. The weird compass is great. Oh yeah, I don't think we got any tier 3 subs in chat, but for anybody out there with supporting your tier 3 subs, feel free to drop your dankest emote. The weird. That weird compass. I don't know if this is it's not like I have some secret master plan to entice people to tier 3 sub, but look, if that were to do it, I would certainly accept. Nah, I need 6s more. That's not the answer. Not that 6. I would love to triple that, but only if I had Symbol of Unity. As it stands, I think that ends up coming off the board. Can we just get a Watson, or not a Watson, a flippin' Sherlock or another Van H? I'm just hard rolling for... Sherlock. Ah! A lock for Sherlock. There we go. That's not bad. Well, Fluff was planning for Unity because, you know, I like doing that. Oh, hey. Okay. Just didn't scam all of my perfect value with perfect Scammerino hits. Hey. Right now it's not doing a whole lot, no. Bang. 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 Alright. Neon Green Monkey. No, it's not. No, it's not. In my opinion, no, it's not. But do you know why? Solid question. I love that you asked that. I'm gonna guess you probably don't know why because you asked the question, but what do you think about double aura in a hunter build? Now, if I were losing fights and I needed to tie up +3 attacks is incredible. It'll tie me all the day long. But think about what double aura does in a hunter build, especially when Sherlock Holmes comes in and doubles my hero attack. In hunters, I think your late game goal is to get your hero attack boosted as high as humanly possible, and then flip over to entire Sherlocks for just giant numbers and giant auras on a whole bunch of Gretels and Hansels. And that's how you end up with just the big scary stats at the end of the game. So actually, unironically, just in general, double aura is a goal for this build. Because it's real good. Double my boost would be great if I got that earlier, but I'm really hunting for more Sherlocks and more Van Helsings, and I have a weird compass. It's like the only thing I really care that much about. You're not what I hoped you would become. There's so many 6s. That was really a flight of fancy. Oh, okay. An upgrade end of Van Helsing. For right now, though, we just... I probably should... No, I can't pull less than... I can't pull 6s from my bench with this duelist. So should double auras whatnot make it do 100% of character's current aura value? Well, so it just takes, like if we're talking about, say, Gretel here. If we're talking about Gretel here, Gretel's aura, right, is that I get 2-1 from, you know, I get your hero attack times 2-1, right? And then you stick a double aura on there, and then it's just, now I get 4-2. Oh, Brock's like, I don't know why that question is, I can't figure out how to answer that. I'm having a hard time. I'm struggling here. All right, we sell you. We're definitely keeping you. I think we're getting rid of this cat bottle right now. Oh, but then I won't have anything to summon. Am I really just getting rid of the cabinet so that I can keep doing what I want to do here? I think I am. This feels funny, but the duelist is still handy, and I don't really need a cat cabinet on the final board. It's only here while I'm still doing Watson shenanigans. Eventually this wants to go away and become another backline Gretel. Eventually this wants to be on the board on the front. Eventually the whole front line wants to be Sherlock's and Van Helsing's. Maybe the Watson sticks around for a little while longer than it ought to, or than it, you know, that maybe I greed the Watson a little longer than I should, because I feel like if you stop scaling your hero attack, you get in a lot of trouble, but yeah. I think it's too late now to chase the Symbol of Unity. Oh, double aura for Merlin. It's just adding one extra instance. So Merlin's aura adds an extra instance of the boost, taking Watson from, you know, 1 boost to 2. Double aura does another instance, taking Watson to 3 boosts. And there's a little bit of stat, but really what we care about for Watson is just the attack power that we're getting. That is a big angel board. What up, Fiona? What up, what up? Minions are not shared, Hairdrum, between the lobby. There is no shared character pool. You have a unique pool. This be absolute toxic troll. Get the treasure. Use 3 purple fluff, 4 Sherlock. See how long you can hold someone in a game? The I can't win, but I can't lose strat. No. No, I'd like my game to have some plan to actually win in the end. I know you're saying that mostly for the lulz, but still. Do I have to be scared here? We are getting to the point where I probably should be running double Gretel. And maybe running this Watson is starting to become a bit greedy. Greedy though? Can you really? You can't say Watson is greedy. It's Watson. Watson's like such a consummate helper on this board. Oh, Sherlock, hello. Okay. Miss the hero. I thought you played the one that attacks at the start of the fight. Oh, yeah. Then no question about the double aura. Yep. That's I'm with you, Leaf. That's a big angel board. It's spooky. I think I can beat it, though. Talking about stack doubling auras and such, trying to simplify my understanding. Each instance getting an aura doubler, then a character doubler going from X2 to X3 instead. Yeah. As long as you keep that in mind, that multiplying a multiplier doesn't actually multiply. It adds 1 more instance. You definitely want the multipliers because you want those 1 more instances. It's how you get big, but yeah. Doodly doo. Hey. I'm a Watson. Probably not the thing that you're happiest to have scammed off my board. Definitely not the most important piece on my board, but it's the thing I'm saddest to see go. My Watson. What happened? Yeah, you did. With an Oberon, this is so spooky. Without an Oberon, wow. You got scammed not finding an Oberon. Ah, GG's. That sucks. Well, you would have been able to Oberon if you had been able to Oberon. That would have been really good. But you weren't able to Oberon. Alright, what are we up against here? It's the Angels. Angels in the opponent's board. Neither outfield nor infield. Okay, it's kind of a bait, but I'm going to take Shard of Excalibur. Ah, man, all these things would have been fun, but we skip right now. They would have been fun earlier in the rounds. what we can do is we can move one of these fools to the back. We definitely want to... We gotta play all the Sherlocks. We gotta play all the... I'm getting into that, like... weird, excited Kermit the Frog voice again. I don't know why. Sometimes I go Kermit the Frog on y'all, and it's not intentional. I just, you know, I get overly excited. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna stick with the Watson. If I am getting clapped, I'll move to a full Van Helsing Sherlock setup next turn if I can, but I'm gonna stick with the Watson. Streamer wants to win? Always. Oh. Oh, Fiona, I'm undermining my own boost. Well, we lost one Van H. I'm hoping that's not critical. It would be really cool if you could stop gluing to my... It'd be really cool if you could stop gluing to my Hansel and shoot this Van Helsing so I could get onto the back line. Could I take this fight to the back line now? I'm ready. I am absolutely ready to move this fight to the bedroom. Could we? Could we please? For crying out loud. All right, take one of you. See, the plus attack really doesn't help me here. I think I skip. Might be better off finding a treasure that helps me immediately, and the weird compass is quite good. I need more Sherlocks, I need more Gretels, I need more Van Helsings. That is what I would like. Sherlock could go here. Van Helsing could go here. Gretel could go here. Also, Scam Spell is quite good. That's interesting. Huh. That's a lot of stats. Ooh, I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to play one of those. I think Gretel probably does a better job, though, because Gretel can hit and survive and hit and survive. But I mean, the Mirror Fairy there makes a fair amount of sense. Just when the Sherlocks pop, the Gretel gets a whole bunch of numbers, and the Mirror Fairy sees that and gets big. I should have taken it. I'm not finding anything useful. I'm gonna have to play a Sherlock back on the board again. Van H. Alright, I found something better. Well, last time around we both did a Circe's Cup. This time around I didn't find one. We'll see if they did. Nope, they didn't this time. Get him, Gretel! Get him, Gretel! Get him, Gretel! I love that the Van Helsing in the back was such a time bomb. It was like the second you shoot that thing, you're in danger. You're in danger. You think the stars are the time bombs in this game, but Van Helsing, when you get that hero power charged up enough, Van Helsing...